Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hello, 1 second. Jesus Christ, man. No idea if you need a stupid fucking dog outside. Our fucking neighbors cannot control their animals for the life of them. Story of my fucking life. How's everybody doing today? It's gonna be a shorter stream today. I am exhausted. Very tired. I'm gonna get some Spotify going here. I don't feel like setting up a bunch of the crazy stuff with streaming and stuff, so we're just gonna chill. Maybe stream for just play an hour, just play some. Let me well, come on now. Tekken music. Give me Tekken music. What's going on, Miyamoto? One moment. We got this set up. Yep, cool. Alrighty. Yep, we'll just do, like I said, just pretty quick one today. Not looking for anything crazy. Tag, are you gonna be around? You gonna be playing some today? What's going on? Welcome either way though. I appreciate you being here. Lobby is open. I'll go ahead and make a Discord post in the server. Look at that. That answers my question. Okay. Sorry, last minute. For a bit, nice. Yeah, like I said, I won't be live long at all. It'll literally only probably be like a couple of session rounds.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, you got Clive to TGS, good stuff.
This my sword, I swear. Round one. Fight.
It's that's negative something. What's going on, Meister? Welcome. Good punish. Good wait. I'm really confident that you were gonna get. Man, if that 4-4-2 hit, that would have been funny as hell.
Round two. Fight.
That's a really late punish. Fuck me. Dude, I can't hit anything today. It's late again. You keep barely not getting that just because it keeps whiffing. I'm so fucking tired. I literally woke up like not even 15 minutes ago. What's up? Oh, that was fucking launch, I'm pretty sure. I think it's really funny how literally all of my moderators play like literally they have no friends. Like both the people who edit or maintain my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat are both like the two biggest losers I have in my entire player session groups. I mean, of course, you can't play Clive like, I don't know, enjoyable for the other person, Lamau. Like, I mean, jokes aside just for a moment, because it is funny to talk about. Clive is just kind of like an asshole character, just kind of like, I don't know, so real. Came to watch Deer play. I'm also really sick for this entertainment for the day. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that you're sick, man. I appreciate you stopping by at least. It'll be a short one today. It won't be super long. Like I said earlier, I'll only probably be streaming till the top of the hour most likely. Oh, we got a double Clive mirror. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Prepare to accept the truth. Round
Dude,
one.
I'm gonna fucking kill my neighbor, man. I fucking hate listening to this stupid animal. Will not shut the fuck up, bro. Holy shit. Fucking morons who will just get dogs and refuse to take care of them. So it's like, thanks, man. Thank you for being a fucking idiot and not taking care of your animal and making it everybody else's problem because you're a fucking moron and you don't know how to think ahead of time about how, oh, maybe, you know what? You know what? We're never home. You know, I would love to have a dog, but I'm never home. So let's get a dog and let's just tie it to the side of our fucking house and let it bark all day. This sounds like a great fucking idea. Good punish. Oh, I think that's -2. -12? I think that's -12. I like literally never see this character ever. It's kind of surprising. I honestly thought he was going to be a lot more popular, especially in NA. It kind of came to a surprise to me when he wasn't. Like he was decently popular when he came out, but like, dude, AK is so popular around like me. I don't know if it's just NA or just the East Coast NA, but the amount of fucking damn the grab too. The amount of fucking Armor Kings I see is insane. There's so many. Oh, the 1+2 back. Oh, you tried it again. I respect it. Oh, that was a really good retry. Alright, what's the ending situation? Tag. Like, just as I was saying, plays like he has 0 friends. I used to see AKs around low red ranks. I never saw them around MR except for a few kings. It's I've seen a lot of them in like low, mid, and high blue ranks just because it was a lot of people that were just like main characters, Tekken King, Emperor, Tekken God, etc. That were just trying to play like Armor King secondaries and stuff like that. So that's where I saw a lot of it, but I also haven't played ranked in a hot minute. Like I haven't played any ranked since Miari's came out. And I was only playing like a little bit when I... Fuck's sake, I'm exhausted. I only played a little bit of AK in ranked, and saw AK in ranked when AK came out, but even when I watch friends play now, like it's still like a decent amount of AKs. Like it's not like when he first came out where it was like every other match, but like there's still like a good like handful of them that are still playing AK in ranked, and it's interesting to see because usually like when there's a new character that people don't give a fuck about, they'll just be like, okay, I'll play for a little bit and say whatever and not touch this character again, and then you just don't like ever see them again in ranked, except for like maybe the 1, 2, 3 times in every 200-300 matches that are like the die-hard like players that play that character. But No, I don't really see that with Clive. Eddie, I definitely don't see that. Lydia is kind of a little more common, I feel. I say kind of, but like, I think it's just because she's really fucking good. That's it. I think it's the main reason why you see a lot of Lydias.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ugh. Oh, like falling asleep in my chair. I'm so sorry. It's why today's gonna be such a short stream. I'm really hoping they nerf Miari. Ooh, I don't know if Miari needs a nerf. She just came out. It's kind of hard to say, but right now I don't think she's of the problematic characters right now. Season 1, that would have fucking launched on wall. Jesus Christ, dude. You really do play like you have no friends. Like, you genuinely play like you're just trying your ass off at every fucking instance humanly possible. You also play like a dickhead, too. Just to be honest. You play like a massive dickhead. I think you're aware of it, though, at least. So the only reason why I'm saying it is because it's funny to point out. Speaking of, you disrespectful asshole. It's the tag play style, though. I'm used to it. It's a very unique style. It's very uniquely tag. I'm used to it at this point. I did not think that was going to work, honestly. I don't know what was going through my head. Dude, I totally ducked that.
Round 4. Fight.
I did full crouch. Damn, you hold back. You're like -8, you fucking moron. Jesus Christ. I gotta stop playing as Max because he respects shit. And fucking 60 IQ European brain cannot fucking stop mashing at like -5+. Literally have to get used to the fact that Europeans literally don't ever fucking stop pressing these buttons no matter what. Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's obnoxious as shit to deal with. Literally have to play the most frame-perfect game possible because I feel like I'm playing against a green rank that's just like been enlightened and passed on every single knowledge possible. My god, what was that? That was tag. Again, continuing to just prove my point that literally nobody likes him.
Get ready for the next battle.
You're the best green rank? World's best green rank.
Round 1. Fight.
I respect the attempt. Aw. This tag has missed my morning coffee. Yeah, I did too, man. Even though I don't have morning coffee, I missed whatever routine I usually do in the morning. Like I said, I literally... Well, for those of you who are not in East Coast time zone, it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when today's stream started. It's when I usually start my streams. I woke up, I think, like 2:37. I'm fucking so tired. I'm gonna force I5 to play more Tekken with me today. I think I need to warm up a lot more. Like, a lot more. I also need to get, like, the variety of matchups as well. Because, like, Max's playstyle is so fucking different compared to Tag's. Like, it's just, it's all actually kind of bad. It's detrimental for me to play against only Max and then try and play against Tag or people who have Tag's, like, playstyle. Because it's just... It's so interesting. I mean, realistically, the biggest reason as to why Tag is so difficult, at least for me, in my opinion, is just the committing to things. Kind of choosing one option, knowing that you're going to want to use something eventually, and kind of sticking with it. Like hard ducking low like 4 or 5 times in a row. It's just extremely disrespectful, but it works a lot because a lot of people don't expect it. And that's just not how I5 plays at all, like in any way, shape, or form. So I'll just like play a shit ton, and then it'll just get ingrained in me to not play like that, or to not expect people to do that kind of thing, and it fucks me up when I play against people like Tag, who just will non-stop disrespect you like in every single situation humanly possible, no matter what. Also, yes, Proto, talking about the Huawei. Yes, I feel like he does need some nerfs as well. I don't know, I can't really speak on what I think he would need nerfs on. I played against the matchup a handful here recently, but like... I can't really say... I still feel comfortable enough with the matchup to say what really needs to be nerfed, honestly. Admiral Risk to his LFF and his right F. His recover frames also kind of need a nerf. He recovers way too fast. Yeah, I can't remember. There's one move that I can agree with you on, but besides that, I don't really, I feel like I don't lose the matchup too much to really kind of say. Oh, good side stuff.
Final round. Fight.
Like, there's definitely things that he needs changed. Launch is on fucking trade, I forgot. I'm surprised you remember. Good shit. Yeah, there's a whatever his tracking high fucking power crush, my god, in stances. I can't remember what it is. It's some like high roundhouse kick that he does. But I was playing with, I think it was last night with I5, and like the amount of times that I ducked that move and tried to just punish with like twin pistons from Kazuya, it was like, not working. Like I was ducking and launching on the exact same timing, and I was literally like launching like with 1-1s, but I could not for the fucking life of me duck and punish that power crush. Like I just couldn't. So there are definitely moves that the whiff recovery is just like, dude, you have like better than Mishima recovery. Why? That's crazy. Getting ready for match, it says. Some pros are saying Oscar, Brian, Jun, and Wow. See, I think that's a tough one to say, because I think that like realistically, like everybody except for a couple of characters, I don't even see. I think realistically everybody except for maybe one character should get at least one nerf. Everybody, I think, should at least get one. I think the power scaling for this game needs to be lowered. I think that if we try to just nerf very specific characters, I think it's only going to keep a prevalent problem. So for instance, let's just say that those were the problematic characters. Let's just... Or not just, but we'll just say for the sake of hypotheticals, it's mainly Asuka, Brian, Jun, and Huarong. Just for the sake of hypotheticals, let's say that's the case. If that is the case, and we nerf those characters really, really hard, and then we don't really touch Lydia, and then we don't really touch Yoshi, and, you know, there's a couple of other characters that we don't really touch, it's just going to bring Asuka, Brian, Jun, and Hwao down to a little lower than like Lydia and a couple of the other characters. Are going to be still like good high mid, maybe low high characters, but we're still going to have very problematic S tiers. We're still going to have Lydia, we're still going to have Yoshimitsu. I'm just using those two because again I'm fucking exhausted. Those are the two biggest examples right off the top of my bat of characters that are definitely a tad bit overtuned. I think Yoshi is less on the overtuned side. It's just the fact that Yoshi's always kind of been fucking crazy, and then his combo damage in this game is actually really fucking good, which was kind of supposed to be his like weakness in 7. It's a lot worse than it was in the beginning of Season 2, Christ, but if you only nerf a couple of characters, I think that it is just going to continue to keep the really bad problem. I think that it's pretty important to literally nerf like everybody, like even I don't know, like I would say even Kazuya, like nothing crazy, but like there's a couple of things that we could turn down. But I guess I say change, tune down, or remove. Like I think there's a lot of things that need to be changed about this game. So when I also think of hypotheticals, I have a problem of thinking in the hypothetically best case scenario where they understand, oh, I fucked up a lot, oh, this isn't fun, oh, you guys don't want to do Steve's Duck 2 into Instant Lionheart, oh, we should probably remove that because it removes the entire, like, entertaining, enjoyable part of the character and removes all of the personality of what they're doing. That's my ideal hypothetical, is like getting that shit fixed. So in a world where all of that stuff happens, then yes, I think that characters like Kazuya and stuff can have a nerf, because there are things that don't fit Kazuya like at all as a character, as his identity. I think that he's the most Mishima we have right now, but I don't know. I think like using or losing Kazuya's original T7 down forward 1-2, or losing down back 2 knocking on the ground on hit, or losing 2-2 as a natural 12 frame punish, or 11 frame I think it might be. I can't remember what 2-2 is. It's been so long since I've used it literally. But that was crazy. You were pressing. But I think it's unfortunately they've left. Oh my god. Holy, my god, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. If they leave Tekken 8 in, or they have left Tekken 8 in a state right now where it's kind of really difficult to punish it personally. Can they fix Kazuya's combo structure too? They look ugly? Dude, I totally agree. I literally could not agree more with you. I wholeheartedly agree. I think... So you deserve to miss that combo. Oh, good punish. Yeah, Kazuya's combo structure is not the greatest at just looking. I think that like I said, Kazuya's good in this game. Like, he actually is pretty fucking good. He's better in this game than he is in 8. But man, I really don't like him. I like T7 Kazuya so much more. Why does he have the worst looking and feeling combo structure in the game? Like whiffing buttons for a combo to work is stupid as fuck. Yeah, they're really not the best. And the fact that they took away his triple electric combo also sucks a lot. That's why I mainly play Heihachi now instead of Kazuya, because being able to do triple electrics is fun. And the damage feels like Mishima damage. Like, you can get combos to look good with Kazuya, but you have to do the, what is it, like the 3-1 stance cancel, and I really don't want to be doing, like, stance cancels. Especially to right now, holy shit. He's bottom 5 and super honest for Kazuya? Yeah, he is. He's, like, worst character in the game. I think that a lot of people care too much about, like tier lists and stuff like that. And I think that generally, if we do actually want like the best
Round one.
balanced patch for the characters, the best health that we possibly can give the game, we definitely gotta treat it better. We gotta kind of agree unanimously that the power creep for just about everybody is really high, and that we need to kind of like lower it. Also, the other every other character getting a nerf, I really hope they nerf the hell out of Heat. Dude, I really do too. Talking about like the most ideal hypothetical stuff possible, like yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you. I agree so fucking much. I think you rely way too much on Heat in this game, and I feel like it's kind of too much of a, I don't know, like I think that it would be a really interesting mechanic, and I also think that you wouldn't have to like nerf so many people's Heat into oblivion if you did things that were like Heat one round, once a game, and then like maybe one or two characters had like the ability to gain the Heat back, but like their Heat wasn't nearly as strong as other characters, because like it's just I don't know, Heat is way too necessary in this game. And then you have characters like Lydia who it's like are broken in the sense of they're good, but also in the sense of how do you balance that? Like that's actually a really interesting question for you guys. Not even just a good duck. Not even just really a oh my god, not a hypothetical question. A rhetorical question. This is a question that I'm actually curious about for everybody. And hello, Dewey. Sorry, I'm going off here. What do you guys think that could happen to people like Lydia? Like, how do you balance that? Because like, in a world where you guys are Bandai Namco, and your task, and you have no bias for this character, whether you love or hate them or not, right? And your job is to try and balance this character in a way to where they're not overpowering right now Lydia, where it's like heaven and earth is like fucking stupidly busted, but like, the heads up or whatever at Bandai Namco are like, no, you still need to have Heaven and Earth 3. She still needs to have this unique mechanic. Like, what the hell do you do, you know? Because in a realistic world, that's most likely what Bandai Namco is going to do. Like, they're not going to ask Lydia to have all of her Heaven and Earth stacks removed and that entire fucking, like, new thing retweaked. Like, that doesn't make sense in the eyes of, like, higher-ups. As much as I would love that, that's not going to happen. So, how do you do that? Because she's busted and Heaven and Earth is so busted because the ability to get access to, oh my god, Heat so quickly. But if you only have Heat once a game, then that removes the ability to get Heaven and Earth stacks that quickly. So then do you allow her to get Heaven and Earth stacks to like counter hit down back threes? Do you, like, how do you let this character do the thing, the cool, air quote, cool thing that you wanted her to do in Season 2 without making her either absolutely atrocious and not usable whatsoever, or consistently one of the best characters at the game because she relies on such a busted mechanic that kind of just forces your opponent to continue to take more and more mix-ups? Like, that's an interesting question. Curious. Let me go back here and read some. GG's Miyamoto. Good stuff, good stuff. Meister says, I agree where all the characters should receive a nerf or at least one nerf, however, you gotta think of the pro scene as well. I mean, I am saying that with the pro scene in mind. A lot of people don't want to watch 14 Asukas and 1 AK. Well, that's why we would nerf everybody. Because if we don't nerf everybody, then exactly what you just said is going to happen, and whoever's the top tier person is going to be the majority of it. I mean, when T7 came out, when Leroy came out in T7, there was like, I think 1 or 2 tournaments where it was like literally almost the entire top 8 was playing Leroy. Like, it was crazy. So I think that if you balance everybody, I think that exact thing would happen. Based, Miyamoto, based. I think meta can be formed if you balance it properly, though, and meta's always going to exist, and people are always going to want to play their preferred characters. So you got to balance everybody around each other.
Round one. Fight.
You have to nerf her specifically. Ooh, are we talking about Asuka? I mean, trust me, I think Asuka needs an nerf. Like, I don't think there's a single character that you named there that is not worthy of a nerf, like, genuinely. Good down one, too. Ah, I was trying to sidestep there. I think because of the delay. No, Lydia? Okay, I couldn't remember who we were talking about. No, I agree. No, she needs to be... Good doc. Damn. Shit, man. Dude, I am playing like horrible today. Dude, this is the worst I think I've played in a while. I mean, like I said, I'm fucking exhausted. I did not think that was gonna reach, to be real. I thought you were gonna duck or try and parry. Good job, good shit. You don't have to take your buff away, but it needs a nerf during heat balance, then reevaluate the character. So, I'm gonna ask this question not because I disagree. This isn't like a, because I know people do this. This isn't like a, you clearly know better, so what do you think? Oh shit, I was kidding, drink, sorry. But I'm also just curious to pick your brain here, Roderick. You say reevaluate the character. What do you think needs to be reevaluated with her? Because obviously my answer is a lot, and I think that you probably agree as well, but I'm curious what's on your mind for the reevaluation. What do you think they could do? If you were given that task, what would you do? Oh, it's not minus 13 back? Or it's minus 14, I think is what that move is. I think this is minus 14 back one.
Fight.
I thought you were gonna do the high option as well for that. Ugh. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I can read the rest of the message. It's cut off a little bit, but you see you have faith on how AK and Fok have released as well. And that's, I guess, why I even ask you guys in the first place. Fuck. My brain is not working here. Because I think AK also was a fantastic DLC. I also think that compared to what Miari could have been, like, we actually got off pretty fucking lucky. Like, if I'm being 100% honest, chat. Like, I'm pretty happy with how Miari came out based on what could have happened with her. Good hell sweep. Oh, I don't know how you even got a counter there. I think I might have accidentally pressed a button. Around. I really did not want to play again, I'm gonna be honest. I'm way too tired. My mental is like fucked. Good shit, good shit. Have you been playing more Mishimas in general? Void, or am I just horrible today? Meister says, I think I worded it wrong, but insane in terms of there needs to be more nerfs than one specific character that has been problematic. I think I got the idea that you were saying as well. I was more or less just kind of regurgitating and repeating the same thing that you were saying. I figured that was the point that you were going on. So I definitely agree with you as well. I practice? Good shit, good shit. Yeah, Heihachi's fun. So continually evaluate each move for each phase to keep competitive balance. See, and that's the thing, is I think ideally, right, in an ideal world, you have a team on Bandai Namco, which I hope to God that they do, that is dedicated to specifically, like, obsessively stalking the professional scene, figuring out what's going on, figuring out what meta is, figuring out what things might be too good, not good enough, etc., and then consistently playing and labbing among this team of people to really figure out, oh, you know, because like literally, I don't know how many times I've seen videos on like Tekken Twitter that's just like, okay, this clearly needs fixed. It's like if you had a team of people who played the game, who were labbing characters and consistently literally just having their job coming in, playing against each other and taking notes and literally just being an internal theory crafting team, and then also paying attention to Twitter, like their game would be fine. Like I can't promise that it would be amazing, but like, I mean, I really like, I really don't know how they've dropped the ball this hard. Like it's a lot of it has really pointed to me, and I think that's been my biggest worry. I can't remember who said it, I'm sorry, but somebody had said, I think it might have been Toshi, had said that overall, I'm getting a drink, sorry. Overall, the balancing for Falcon and AK has been pretty good. I'm releasing an anti-Miyarizo video here soon, so you guys can kind of see that, but I can also at least tell you I'm pretty, like, consistently impressed so far in these past 3 DLCs with how it's been. Like again, it's very clear that Miyari got nerfed way harder than they planned on having her when she was, like, in the development process. So whoever's doing the balancing now has an understanding that we don't want high power creep, but my problem is, and I've said this before, is they don't know what we don't want about high power creep is what it seems. Like, for an example, it seems for the most part, a lot of, like, the past 3 characters has just been either make the majority of their moves -6 to -9, or make the character really linear. And that's fine for some characters, but there are so many different, like, play styles and different unique interactions and unique weaknesses that characters had. I want to play against you, can I? Yeah, of course. If you hop in here and you are a certain, like, person's, like, or if you have a certain name, just let me know in here, and I'll hop over to the B side so we can play some. The lobby is Avrix FGC. It's an open lobby. You might have to look for a second, but you're more than welcome to hop in here. Toshi, I see you have a message. I'll get you here in a second. That's Steve, nice. I know, how dare she stand where Ogre stood, but that's me hating all the female designs are just Gunner bait compared to, like, Street Fighter Marissa. Yeah, I can totally agree with that. Like, I think that the majority of it is also just, like, Asian game design teams. Like, they're gonna be kind of more sexual, unfortunately, when it kind of comes to that, because, like, even, like, C Viper, that was such a fucking dangerous Lionheart. I was not thinking you were going to do that. That's so plus, dude. Yeah, I think that, like, realistically, like, her design is fine. I think that it also a little bit comes into play with the community. I will say, though, the Ogre thing, I completely understand. Like, I know a lot of other people who would have preferred regular Ogre over, like, what Miyari is. Because it's a very different character. And their design philosophy for the female characters are really interesting as well. Like, really interesting. Like, I don't think we're ever going to get another, like, female similar, like, Kazumi, which, like, really fucking sucks, man, because I was really hoping that that's what... Oh my god, I fucked up. I literally could have killed there. I was really hoping that's what, what's her name was going to be. Hello. Power creep is okay, but Tekken broke tracking in this game. I think Unreal Engine 5 also fucked a lot of it up as well. Like, I know that UE4 is what they use for T7, but, like, I've said it before, I really don't think that Unreal Engine 5 can kind of handle the wild-ass nuances of Tekken 8. Like, I just don't think it's possible. I think that there's just kind of too much, and I think that if they do, I think they needed to train their team a lot harder on UE5, because it's very clear that, like, that's why Bandai Namco got new people originally for, the Season 2 design stuff. God damn it. That's not minus 14? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Damn. Head to the wrong combo. Yeah, Yui is also why sidestepping is so consistent, and I agree with you, and I feel kind of stupid saying those kinds of things, because I really don't like saying things without having direct proof of it. I really don't. But, like, I've never had a stronger gut feeling in my life that that's the case. Never. And I don't know why. Like, it's interesting. The problem is the philosophy got messed up with moves with no downside and high reward. Yeah, exactly. There's no risk versus reward management in this game anymore. And then they make a tutorial and we don't go over risk versus reward management and how it should be the backbone to how you're making decisions. Or then we talk about a fucking tutorial and the game doesn't mention about how, like, you shouldn't just be, like, blatantly flat on a piece of paper learning just matchups and just playing every single matchup the same just because it's the same character. Like, no, you need to play against opponents and players' weaknesses, and like it's I don't know, all the mind games, the mental aspect of Tekken has kind of been, like, ripped out of the game with 8, and then UE5 makes everything even more fucking consistently. So those of us who try to play Tekken in a Tekken sense, it's inconsistent. For those of you who can KBD, fucking KBD in this game is horrible, man. Reading my monitor, I see how it's going to be. I was reading your messages too. Fine, I'll fuck myself. Oh. I was really afraid of the back one. Also, I'm not familiar with Toshi in the chat, so I need to clarify that I'm fucking with you 100%. Oh, good movement. This kills me. Yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Here's the PNG tube rat. I'm just chilling today. That's wild that he smash tracks like that. I tried to do down forward one. I didn't have enough frames. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just trolling today, Max. That's not launch. What am I doing? Good bait. Whoa, where's Brian going, bro? Let's be real, most players never get to play against other people on more than a basic level. I know, dude, I know, and I've kind of been trying to tell a lot of people that. A lot of the non-T7 players that kind of just got started in T8, also GG's, Toshi, sorry, I was locked into reading chat and trying to think. I like talking about this kind of stuff, it's fun. Oh, and let me read what Toshi said as well, because I want to come back to that point, Roderick, because you're like literally 100% correct on that. The way it works with Axis is a really hard time with calculating moving pivots along the world's axis. It's weird. It's so weird. But Kazuya, I think, is one of the most interesting examples of this move. I don't know how many times, I know Max can 100% testify since he's here, the amount of times that like down forward 1, down forward 2 on Kazuya like has like somebody's been able to like sidestep it or like duck something because it's like off axis and it wouldn't like hit them like barely. There's such weird shit. AK is also so fucking weird with tracking as well. Just such an inconsistent character with tracking, and it seems like they just very quickly kind of try to like put a band-aid patch on like, okay, well, everybody doesn't like tracking. People don't like getting locked down for their entire fucking turn. And that's another thing too, talking about turn-based things. A lot of people are like, because of how aggressive Tekken 8 has been, they're kind of like forced into this thought process of like T8 being only a turn-based game, to where it's like you always take your frames when you're super plus, or you always don't take your frames when you're not super plus, because like mashing is genuinely a skill. Like, you can guess at it, and there's always such thing as lucky mashing, but like what makes like a good player, you know, good, and what makes one of the best is being able to read and statistically predict the probabilities of options that you're going to choose and when they should interrupt. Like, there are plenty of times when professional players and really good players will interrupt like oh my god, interrupt you when you're like +7, +8. I'm like fucking losing it here. I'm so tired. And that's not them just mashing to be stupid. It's probably because there's a pattern. You're doing the same thing. You're trying to set something up, and they know that there's frame gaps there. But people are afraid to do that now, and are afraid to experiment with that idea, because you just see on this like surface level gameplay, it's just like, holy man, this character's doing that. Lydia's got all this heat shit. John's wall combo does like 40 damage no matter what. Like, there's a lot of really overpowering shit in this game that really makes you go, shit, man, well, I'm not going to sit here and even consider the idea of pressing at -4, 5, 6, 7 plus, because there's a lot of instances where you can't. There are a lot of instances where you can, but it's a lot less than in Tekken 7. In Tekken 7, it was kind of just like, you know, there's a couple of nuanced times when you probably shouldn't do that, and then the rest is just like, okay, it's completely based on a hard read of if your opponent's playing predictable or not. And to a degree, Tekken 8's still the same way, but I think it's harder for people to understand that because the way that the game is fundamentally built. It's fundamentally built as a hold block and wait your turn while your opponent's doing stupid shit, and then once you get your turn, don't stop doing your stupid shit until you lose your turn, and then you just go back and forth with it. And it's like, that's not Tekken. That is very, very basic level Tekken. Very basic level Tekken. And T8 has, I think, like obviously, yay, we hate bursts, so we have the ability to interrupt a lot of these like very powerful strings. Oh, I'm eating fucking Huarang's Flamingo mix stances. Okay, that's awesome. I have a way to pop heat. Oh, game plan around it. If someone's trying to pop heat, stop your pressure a lot. You can sidestep a lot. Like, there's game plans to stop heat popping, and you can use heat popping as a way of a safe power crush to lock somebody down for a second. But like, it's still like, one, it's not that good, and two, it's honestly kind of more of a crutch than it actually does help you, because there's a lot of ways to counter popping heat, like a lot of ways to counter popping heat. I mean, one of the easiest is just blocking it. I mean, you're only like -2, I think, -1 or 2. So it's like most characters' panic options, Huarang's back 1, like all kinds of stuff like that are like evasion moves are still going to work. So you still put them into a situation where you have to put them in a 50-50 of either, are you going to try and like backswing blow or get out of this, or are you going to sit here and take this like pressure? And 9 times out of 10, people aren't going to take the pressure. So you have to be patient. You have to be extremely patient. This game makes you have to play patient. And it's kind of just like a trial and error. Its balance doesn't respect your time. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, my opinion, Tekken in its current state, is it a game worth learning matchups or studying? Because it's more often boils down to run your bullshit before they run theirs. See, that's a tough one. Let me go back to the Roger messages, because there was a couple of things that I wanted to say. I disagree, but not like 100%. I think that we're more or less on the same like wavelength. I don't think that we disagree with the same thought process. The way that you worded that, I want to disagree with, and maybe I want to disagree with it just because I'm hoping to God that season 3 is going to be good. So give one moment. Because Roderick said that everybody's playing at the basic level. I think I kind of answered that mainly. The problem is we never take it beyond that point. Yeah, because there's no reason to take it beyond that point. The game never gives us reasons to, and that's why I don't understand. So I don't understand about new Tekken players getting upset about characters getting nerfed, or the character that you play getting things removed. That's just like kind of fucking stupid, because like characters should have weaknesses, and unique weaknesses are fun. Unique weaknesses are what make your opponent change their win condition, because it's not just like a normal win condition. It's a it's their normal win condition the character's normally trying to do. Then it's a win condition also based on, oh, your character's weaknesses. And then it's also a win condition based on how you're playing, whether it be trying to get around that weakness. Oh, does this person know this matchup? Does this person know that this is negative? Is this person, you know, only sidewalking me left when I'm playing Mishimas? Like, there's so much, and I'm trying to think of more for T7. I haven't played T7 in a fucking hot minute here, but like, it was different. It was different. You kind of just had to be there. There's more flavor for the characters, and there's more options. Like I was talking about Steve, but like they removed so much of Steve's shit. You know, doing Duck 2 into anything else, or being able to constantly do extended Duck 2 or Duck 2, and not just being instantly put into a fucking Lionheart mix is nice. Like, you know, if you want people to have the ability to do that, then give them the ability to do that. And then take away one of the other stances that he can go into from there if you really want to do those kinds of things. But like, there's... The problem with Tekken 8, unfortunately, is not one thing. And I think everybody kind of realizes that. At least everybody here so far seems to kind of realize that. But I think it starts to become even more prevalent the more that you talk about it with people. Because it's like, oh, you know, if you just think about it very loosely, very like layer one. Oh, what's the problem with Tekken 8? Oh, the power creep is really high. You know, if we turn down the power creep, I think this game would be amazing. But I don't think that's the case, because we're still missing the true identity of what feels like Tekken. Like, it feels like a fighting game. It feels like something that's trying to be Tekken. But it doesn't really feel like Tekken. Like, and it's more than just, again, the power creep. You have the really bad power creep. You have the weird axes. So it's not even like I don't know how many times I've had bugs in this game. Like, genuinely, I barely ran into like game-breaking, round-losing bugs in T7. I think I can think of one when I was fighting a geese. And it was a weird like tech roll thing that I didn't know where it would invert inputs. But I feel like at that point that's more of just like a tech. But again, you have like characters' identities have just been kind of like removed. Like Jin in T7 was one of the coolest fucking characters. I loved fighting T7 Jin. I actually kind of wanted the main Jin or secondary him in 8 because he was so fun in 7. Not my opinion at all in 8. Not a big fan of him in 8. Lydia went from being just kind of like I don't know, like a Polish karate character that was just kind of like had a very sticky stance, very sticky feeling stance, I should say, and wasn't really anything too crazy, to then just instantly becoming like one of the best characters in the game because they just gave her fucking crazy installs. Steve, again, Duck 2 being instant Lionheart is fucking stupid. Law having instant DSS. I mean, who the fuck actually let that pass? Like, seriously. Like, if we wanted to give Law instant DSS or auto DSS, like, why couldn't we have given it this similar damage to, like, the original nerfed, whatchamacallit, Brian's taunt damage? There was, I don't think it was at Season 2, the beginning of Season 2? It might have been. I can't remember. It might have been beginning of Season 2. It might have been the very end of Season 1. But if you guys remember that when Brian got his taunt damage nerfed, which was very stupid, was not a fan of that because that was a very specific thing of a bunch of like Tekken Kings and below complaining about a move that they're literally never going to ever experience. Was not a fan of that change. I'm glad they reverted it, but like changes like that can be useful to some characters. Like why can't we do that with Wall's DSS? And I'm not talking normal DSS. I'm talking auto DSS. Because it should allow you to be able to have access to those moves in the stance if they want it to be accessible to new players. But it just makes the character brain dead, and it stops that layer gameplay, right? And I think that like, hold on, taking a drink, sorry. I think that playing layers in this game and getting people to kind of understand layers better would be a lot easier if we would also kind of force them to open up and like increase the layers that they have when learning their characters, right? So if we use Law for an example. If there's a Law player who's never played Tekken before, and it gets auto DSS, and they're doing all of this shit, and they're like, well, I have no real reason to go into the lab and check anything. I got DSS, I've got this, I got my combos down, let's just go, that's fine. But if you put them in a position where they understand that they're not getting any damage out of their combos whatsoever because they're using auto DSS, and they go, okay, you know what, let me sit down and try and learn DSS. What is DSS? What is this? And then they start researching into YouTube, and then they start, let's play Jin actually. I'm fucking horrible with this character. Let's look into YouTube. Let's try and go into the lab and practice this. Let's do this, and then the dopamine rush of hitting it, and then you have to go into practice and start applying it, and then already you've set this player on the path to start becoming an actual better player, to start improving, and they'll see that improvement as well as they continue to play, and then you get that awesome experience when you come across like good players in rank that you're like, oh damn, this guy's hitting every DSS, this guy's hitting every fucking blue spark. That shit's fun. That is so much fun. What is that? Oh, I see what it is now. We're gonna not launch that. Good hawk here. Ah, good mid. I ducked.
Round 2. Fight.
I have no idea how that hit. Good up kick. Damn, dude, your reactions. What the fuck? Boys. Ah! Do you like my launch? Like my punish? I'm gonna pretend I punished it right now. Ah. Ah, good check-in.
Round 3.
We also have to understand that the industry is changing and they're moving away with less money and staff, which is expected to hit sales and DLC marks for company. Yeah, I know. It really sucks, man. That's, dude. My punishes are not on point today. Oh my god, what are you doing? Dude, I'm so fucking tired. I am exhausted. We're just having fun today, chat. I'm not trying to actually do anything today. Man. Good job. Yeah, I wish that we weren't moving away from that kind of stuff. But I mean, realistically, this is, like, I hope this is not the last Tekken. I really hope not, but Tekken 7 was supposed to be the last one. So, I mean, they've already greenlit another one this game. Alrighty, we'll play one more little 3 rounds here, and then I'll be out of here. So we'll watch these next 2 matches, and I'll play one last one, and then we'll hop out of here. But thank you everybody for stopping by. Seriously, I appreciate it a lot. For those of you that are new and are not familiar with my content, I stream every Wednesday, Saturday, and Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to, at least. So I appreciate you guys being here. Those of you on Twitch, you should see a schedule somewhere in the bottom. I'm supposed to be doing Street Fighter today, but my stick got broken recently, so I've been repairing it, or waiting for it to get repaired, so I'm glad that it's back now. Been on about a 1.5-month break, so it's been nice playing. Jesus, that was crazy right off the bat. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hopeful for Tekken, but at the same time, I'm not hopeful for Tekken, because ideally, I don't think that they're going to do anything that I want them to do with this game. Like, I think realistically, we're gonna get like some character nerfs. I think best case scenario, we get like a severe power creep down, like I talked about. But like, I don't think that we're getting system changes. I don't think that we're getting heat mechanic changes. I don't think that they're going to like revert changes in the game and make it harder all of a sudden. Like I just, there's no way Bandai Namco is going to let them like do things like remove auto DSS or severely nerf damage of auto DSS, or remove Lionheart, like the auto Lionheart you get in Duck 2 for Steve. Like they're not going to remove these kinds of things, unfortunately. And I think that these are also very fundamental problems with the game that we should be considering removing, because if we don't, we're just kind of accepting a worse game for everybody else, and obviously Bandai Namco corporations are going to be kind of running this, unfortunately, so there's not really much of a choice. By the way, the industry needs to stop that. Yeah, no, they do. As long as it sells, there's always be another. Refresh my memory, how many Final Fantasies are? Yeah, and it's not like Bandai Namco is a small company, nor is it like they're really in like a Ubisoft situation. Like, you don't have to put a lot of money towards this game for it to succeed. Like, realistically, like this isn't an FPS like fucking what is it? Live service games. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the term live service. It's not like a live service FPS shooter. So they really realistically can make so much more out of it with less, honestly. But like, I don't know. I think that like corporations aren't treating genres differently, or at least fighting game genres differently from like outside of just like multiplayer games with friends, which is like a really bad idea, because I think that like, again, you really don't need to use a lot of money to kind of understand the fighting game scene. Like, you just gotta have some people who understand it and know it, and also some creative freedom and some trust between the development teams and Bandai Namco's higher ups, because when you get a bunch of fucking idiots in suits who have no idea what they're doing and are like in their 80s and are like getting dementia and are about to fucking die, and you get these morons that are trying to control the decisions of a series that they've never been a part of, they've never played any games whatsoever. Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Not at all. No, nobody in 2026 does know how to monetize it properly right now. So you get a bunch of companies who are like dumping like fuckloads of money into stupid ass ideas that they could have just like researched and seen if it would work, and it pisses the community off, and then they just go, you know what, it's not worth it trying again. So it's like every person, every group, every company that it's tried to kind of like hop in here and get popular with the FGC or make money off of the FGC, because that's realistically what they want, right? They're not trying to make the fighting game scene more popular, they're just trying to make more money off of it. And the only people who stay so far, it seems to be Chipotle. They seem to kind of understand things. But like the rest of the companies, like even game company creators, it's just like, dude, you really don't 100% know what the fuck you're doing. And everybody just kind of like gives it just one try and just goes, well, we tried. We gave it a try. There's no money in this scene. We're leaving. We're out of this. And then they'll start pulling professional teams and sponsorships, and no, we're not supporting grassroots scenes. It's a whole fucking mess. And it's just like, it really comes down to just like corporate higher-ups being fucking idiots, realistically. It mainly comes down to people who run fucking businesses literally being the worst at running businesses humanly possible. It's like you're good at keeping your assets down and not blowing money in the company sometimes, and like that's fucking it. But like, It's besides that, it's not good. Oh my god, is this how the round ends? Holy, it is. That's it. By 1%. That's fucking crazy. She's me about it's wild, bro. Yeah, so I don't know. I would obviously I would love a season 3 to be better. Boy, I would love season 3 to be amazing. But fuck, dude. I don't know if it could. Yeah, the patch limbo, yeah. God, yeah, man. Tell me about it, dude. I totally agree. The fact that, like, we have gotten Miari already, and we don't know what the fuck's happening. We have not even gotten teaser footage of it. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be one of the January tournaments that we're going to get footage in it. Maybe later. But, like, this season 3 patch better be fucking great, and then we need to stop this fucking... Wow, Lars. We gotta stop this fucking, oh, we don't want to change patches because it's a TWT right now. Like you gotta get it in a good position, and then try to, like, actually do your best with the game. Good throw, okay. Ah. Good option select. That's long, isn't it? GG, thanks for the lobby, 100%, man. We'll be here Friday and Saturday as well. You're more than welcome always. Oh my god. the double jump.
Round 3. Fight.
Ah! I tried to press 1+2, I thought. It's a mid? That does not look like a mid at all. That's not punishable. I really do hope that this game survives. I don't know if it will. I mean, I think it will, because realistically, like, Tekken's Tekken. Ah, I tried to instant wall sending core. GG's. Good stuff, everybody. Good stuff, Miyamoto. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by today. That was a very short one today. I kind of want to stay longer, honestly, but I should really hop off. I got some people coming over today, so I got to pick up my house, and I have a lot of editing to do. I'm shooting for a anti-Miari video this weekend. I would love to. I haven't posted in 3 months, so I would really, really like to get to get that out. So thank you everybody seriously for stopping by. You're absolutely amazing. I'll go ahead and do this real quick. For those of you who are new to my content and you like this and you had fun today, I'm going to drop a Discord link, sorry, into the server. So those of you on YouTube, if you guys, like I said, enjoyed it, there's that right there. And then we'll do this over on Twitch right now as well, and I will be out of here. Again, this will let you guys know when I'm streaming, when I'm live, when we're playing other games, when we're canceling streams, whole 9 yards. So thank you everybody seriously for stopping by. You guys have been absolutely phenomenal. It's great seeing everybody here, or at least a lot of people here. I'll be live again Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you so much, guys, seriously, and have a good rest of your night. I found you from YouTube when you started learning Tekken and loved your stuff. Thank you so much. I'm glad to catch you here as well. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys all on Friday. Goodbye.